Today we are looking at IDW's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Deluxe Sourcebook Edition and written by Patrick Ellers. What's going on, Omni Buddies? Mitch here, and today we are looking at a book that's just a little bit different. It is not actually like a story, graphic novel, comic like that, but it is the TMNT Sourcebook. Now, when I first saw this solicited, I just, in my brain, assumed that it would have a little bit of information on the IDW series and TMNT in general, maybe a little bit of history, but would mostly just be like an art book and like a lot of the covers from the entire series. As of the filming of this video, we are up to Deluxe Edition Volume 17 of the IDW series. Then we have the two Last Ronin Deluxe Editions. We have Batman and TMNT. The Mirage Years Deluxe Edition just came out too. And I believe that we have one Deluxe Edition, Volume 18 left, and then that jumps into the IDW TMNT Jason Aaron era of TMNT. So it's kind of jumping back, it's not quite a restart of the series or anything like that, but it is probably, if you haven't read any IDW TMNT, the best place to jump in and stay current. It's supposed to be very new, reader friendly. I'm very excited to check it out. Jason Aaron is an awesome creator, so if you're interested in that, definitely check that out. But I gotta say, I was totally wrong about this book, thinking that it was just gonna be a little bit of an art book, maybe a little bit of info in there. Holy cow, when I cracked this book open, I'm so glad I picked it up, because when I did crack it open, it was just a huge amount, a plethora of information on the IDW series. It is just pages and pages and pages of information about all the different characters, the settings, the surroundings, the lore, all of that stuff. It is super cool, super deep. I am crazy impressed with how much love and research and all of that went into this book. So I mean, if you are wanting to know any little detail, it seems, about the IDW run of TMNT, this is a great place to go. And I absolutely love how they made the spine match the other volumes, so then I can stick this right on the end of the whole IDW run and have it as a great little end cap. Awesome stuff. All right, you know what? Let's lay it down on the table and take a closer look, flip through of this book. All right, so here we have the Deluxe Sourcebook Edition of TMNT, all the IDW stuff. As you can see, it's that great Matheus Santalouco cover art and a little bit of spot gloss on the top there, and just awesome, gorgeous looking. And then we have the spine, which fits right in with the rest of the TMNT IDW era spines. It's just got Sourcebook written in it, so it matches really well in there. Got a little spot gloss on the black parts there. And then we have that awesome cover art, or not cover art, but back cover art splash there with all 5 turtles, not just 4. So I guess that's a hint at what happens in the last, I don't know, what is it, like third of the book or the series. But yeah, so, and then we got the little description, and this is by IDW again, and it does retail for $59.99 USD. All right, let's crack this open. We got not like crazy end paper art, but it's a little bit of that little art-ish with some design on there where it looks like old paper, which is okay. And then we get right into it with the sourcebook materials. This is again written by Patrick Ellers, designed by Sean Lee, edited by Alonzo Simon, and cover by, like I said before, Matheus Santalouco. We got a ton of acknowledgments in here. I believe this is just like most of the creators on the entire IDW run. As you can see, there were a lot of creators in there. Yeah, and then we got a nice table of contents in here. So like I said, there's a ton of information in here. And then we got nice little art by Eastman here. But yeah, so introduction, how to use this book, and then we have like ancient Japan, origins of TMNT, threats and friends in New York. We got the Mutanimals, mute animals, Fall of the Foot, Planets of Dimension X, Scion of Ultram Empire. I mean, just tons and tons of stuff. So yeah, over 400 pages of information really on the entire series in here. So if you're looking for anyone, it's all categorized nicely. And then you can just go right to it. You have your introduction. Definitely a note on spoilers here. Like, obviously, if you haven't read the series, there's going to be spoilers in this book if you're reading it, because characters pop up that you may have not met yet, and it might talk about those characters too. But this is a pretty safe place to start with the Foot Clan. And there's some art that looks like, I believe this was pulled from The Secret History of the Foot Clan, which is one of my absolute favorites. I'll talk about that a little bit later. But yeah, so we got Oroku Sakai, Hamada Yoshi, just backgrounds of them, backgrounds of the characters and the sons. And oh man, the Spirit of Tang Shen. Just so much good information in here. And then yeah, it goes into, oh, okay, you have, the ancient Japan lore here, and then what happens in ancient Japan, even if it's, not, natural to ancient Japan. But yeah, so I love that section of that book. Oh, it's so good. So good. Okay, anyways, I'm just gonna keep gushing about this and all the history of it, because it's just gonna be reminding me. So yeah, you got in detail stuff on the different characters, all the different characters, obviously starting off with the brothers and jumping around to, Splinter, and then you got their lair and the church lair that happens later on. We got Casey Jones and Old Hob, Alapex, Harold Littlejaw, got April, Durkin. Man, just so all the characters are here, just all of them. And then yeah, Threats and Friends in New York. You got Baxter, you got the Mousers, Slash, you got Hun. Man, just so many, just about all the different gangs that you run into. The 21st Century Foot Clan and how all of that works and operates. There's just so much information in here about all of them. Mutant morphology on them, on the mutants. It kind of tells about what they, a little bit about what they are as a mutant. You got Metalhead, Nobody. Man, so much good information in here. You got Bebop and Rocksteady almost killed Donatello. So, I mean, it goes into some of the details and major kind of plot points and events that happen throughout the series. So that's, again, if you haven't read it, but there's going to be some spoilers in there. But man, just really, I mean, I'm just flipping through super fast, and you can just see all the different information in here. Let's just kind of jump through, because we're going to be here forever if I'm flipping through all 400 pages like that. Yeah, Stockman for mayor. Karai starts a war. Man, just dang, so much info in here. We got the planets of Dimension X, so you get a little bit of a thumbnail of each one in here. And then we jump into all the different Dimension X characters and planets and all of that that you see, and a little bit about their history. And then we can go to the Utrom exile and how all that happens. So if you are looking for a book that's going to give you, or that's going to be a resource for you to go back and check out these characters and these plot points and give you a little bit of a primer, rather than trying to search through all 18 volumes of the series, then this is definitely where you're going to want to jump to. This will be a lot easier. I mean, I guess you could, jump on Wikipedia or Google or whatever and check it out that way. But I mean, come on, this is sick. And honestly, like, it'd be a super cool. I'm not going to, because my kids would destroy the book. But it'd be a super cool book to have as like a coffee table style book if you're for like your nerd cave or anything like that. You can just look stuff up there and check it out. Astral Plane, dang. The Shredder's Dream. Wow, they went all in on Yamato Usagi. Okay. You know, if you've watched my channel a lot, you know that like my all-time favorite character and series is Usagi Yojimbo. I'm so happy that he is in this series, that he's in this book and highlighted. Yes, that's awesome. Anyways, okay, we'll keep going. We'll keep going because we're just over halfway through this book. Yeah, so you have all the different mutanimals and, oh, just dang, after the dragon. So yeah, it's got, kind of walks you through a lot of the plot points too. I'm not totally like I don't remember the exact order of all these plot points. I don't think it follows it chronologically necessarily, but does look kind of like it has a good order to it in that like when you're jumping through these different sections, they're somewhat in order and there's a you know thought behind that. But yeah, so definitely hitting later parts of the series at the ends of these sections, and yeah, let's see, what was this section called? I missed it. Time for romance. Woo woo. All right, let's see. Oh, it's kind of nice. They got these page colors, so you can kind of flip to it, which is nice. You can see like the different sections are on the page colors, which is cool. Yeah, early days of Mutant Town, so got all that in there. Then we got clubs, cons, and connections. Dang, they just went all out with us. This is crazy. This is like, I feel like this is what they started putting together, or like Jason Aaron taking over IDW's TMNT series. I feel like this is kind of the resource book they started to put together for him so that he could reference things. And then he's like, or they're like, we should just, make this into a full-fledged deluxe edition that anyone can use. And yeah, and there's mutants in here I don't even recognize. Like they're just kind of background characters or might have like a couple scenes or something, but dang, they're the punk frogs, yes. But they just have everything in here for reference, and oof, so good. All right, like future of the Foot Clan, yeah. So they got, ooh, nice. All right, and I feel like they probably don't have extras in this book because this book is just, this book is just all extras is all it is. So you don't even need extras because, So then you have your index at the end here, with just all the different things going on that you can look up. Page numbers, really, really thorough. I am shocked and impressed how thorough and well done and thought out this book is. So if you are interested in TMNT and love the IDW TMNT run, or just want to know more about it, or have like a cool coffee table style book for reference or something like that, all right, so that was a quick look at the source book. Hope that kind of gave you a better idea of what you are getting into. Honestly, you don't need it because, like I said, it's not really any of the story. There's not really any story you're missing out on. But if you are like me and you have all of the IDW run in deluxe editions, this is, like I said earlier, a great end cap to the entire series. So if you're wanting to go back and look up a character and you're like, I kind of remember that character, or I'd like to learn a little bit more about that character in one like section where you can just get some good knowledge on it and get some trivia. Maybe you're doing a TMNT trivia night because that would be freaking awesome. Now I kind of want to do that. Anyways, it is a great book to pick up for that, and I do love how the spines all match, and it's just super well done. It fits right in with the rest of the books, so if you're interested in it, definitely pick it up. The only thing I don't like about this book is that when volume 18 comes out, I don't know that I'm going to have enough space for this book and volume 18 on the shelf with my ultimate collections and all the IDW stuff. I'm gonna have to really squeeze them in there, but definitely it's going to look awesome on the shelf. Obviously, you saw a quick look at all the spines together as of now. But yeah, super cool. Love the art, that cover art by Matteo Santaloco. He is he is my favorite TMNT artist of all time. I love his stuff. His Secret History of the Foot Clan mini series is what got me into collected editions and what got me, doing all of this, because I picked up that red book up there, that what's it called, the work print edition or something like that, and it is huge and it is glorious. And the Secret History of the Foot Clan is one of my absolute favorite parts of the IDW and really all TMNT lore out there. Super good, and his art is just phenomenal. So I love that the cover of this book is the four brothers hanging out looking awesome in that Santaloco art. All right, you know what? I'll let you go. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, do all those things. But the most important thing I always say to do is comment. Let me know in the comments who your favorite TMNT brother is. Of the four traditional TMNT characters, is it Mikey, Donnie, Raph, Leo? Which of the four and why? And you're gonna have to defend it, because Donnie, I grew up loving Mikey, the party dude, but as time's gone on, I've really been drawn towards Donnie and how cool he is, always using his brain to get out of situation, not just bronze. But yeah, if you're wanting to pick up this book, you can hit up OPB, use my code, any of the other creator codes out there, get $2 off your order. If you're wanting to order 4 or more books at the same time, be careful that you're not pre-ordering, because all those books are going to wait for that last pre-order to come in. But if you order 4 or more books using OmniBuddy Ship It Together, you can get 5% off your entire order and save a bunch. And yeah, then you can buy even more TMNT books. All right, well, I'll let you go. That's it. Take care. Stay cool.